Hey friends, my name is Jose with Cherubim Coffee Company. During this Christmas season, I want to show you how to make a delicious white chocolate peppermint mocha if you don't have an espresso machine and also without any sugar in it. So let's dive into it. So right here I have pour over kit, so I'm gonna have purified clean water and I'm going to warm it up to 205 degrees. If you don't have a way to measure that, you can just take it freshly out of the boil. And I have about 6 to 8 ounces of water right here. Some of that we're going to use to actually make sure that we rinse the filter a little bit before we pour our coffee in there. The next thing that we have here is going to be some milk or whatever you use to put in your coffee or your espresso drinks. You can use oat milk, you can use grass-fed organic milk, and warm about 1/4 of a cup of milk. And I just put it for about 30 seconds in the microwave. Everybody has a microwave, super easy. And then I also have about 4 tablespoons because this is going to be drip coffee. We want to make sure that it's a little bit stronger. So we have our Winter Wonderland flavor. This is white chocolate peppermint flavor. It has no sugar added to it and it tastes amazing. I have it right here, and we're gonna put it into our pour over kit here in 1 second. The first thing that we're gonna do once our water is warm to 205 degrees is we're gonna take it and we're going to actually rinse a little bit our filter. This is going to make sure that we don't get any of that paper flavor in our coffee. So make sure that your filter is completely rinsed. While that drains completely into the bottom, I am going to take some of my milk, and I actually have this frother that is super inexpensive on Amazon. You can get it there, and I just use it to froth the milk that I have here a little bit. My wife actually loves this white chocolate peppermint mocha. It's perfect for Christmas. We're gonna leave it right here. Make sure that you guys drain the water off of your pour over. So once the water has drained off of the filter, I'm going to add our Winter Wonderland flavored coffee into our pour over kit. And I like to make sure that there is a bit of a flat bed on the top. That way it's easier to pour the water very evenly. It doesn't create the runoff that sometimes you get when you're doing the pour over. So now that our water is warm, I'm going to put a timer on it, and you want to take about 30 seconds and you're gonna pour it over very slowly and make sure that you allow your coffee to bloom. Pour a little bit of it. All of the coffee beans need to have water on them completely. And you're gonna let it be there for about 30 seconds to a minute. And this is gonna let it bloom, let it degas, let some of the coffee flavor come out and develop a little bit more. But we also want to make sure that because we want this coffee to be very close to an espresso drink, we're actually gonna make sure that it is poured over very, very, very slowly. We already made sure that the beans are grind finer than they usually would be for a pour over. So now we just gotta make sure that we continue to pour. After it's been about a minute, I am going to start pouring water from the middle in a circular motion to the outside. And again, I'm gonna do this way slower than I usually would for a regular pour over. And I'm gonna get all of my beans wet. And I am going to wait for about 30 seconds again during this time. After that, I'm going to do it one more time. And then once I get all the beans wet again, this time I'm going to do a very slow center pour. That way I make sure that I'm not stirring the beans more when I'm doing the pour over. And notice how dark the coffee is coming at the bottom. It's looking darker than usually it would. So now I'm gonna take the milk that I have previously warmed up, and I have used a frother on it, and I'm gonna pour it into my cup. Look at how good that looks already. Coffee is also ready, so we're gonna get ready to pour it on top. Now make sure that you pour it slowly into your milk. And look at how good that looks. That tastes so good. And there you have it, our white chocolate peppermint mocha. It's delicious, it smells really good, it doesn't have any added sugars, and you can create it with everything that you have at home. So give it a try, let us know what you think, let us know if you have any comments about it. But yeah, here it is. Merry Christmas from Cherubim Coffee Company.